in that closet first?
No, it's just gonna have to be like that. Okay, so what are we doing here?
We just learned a little bit more about travel hacking or travel rewards usage for credit card. Using those to get airline miles or hotel stays for cheaper or potentially free, and that's what we're looking to try. It seems kind of pie in the sky almost, because we just went to Mexico 6 months ago, and you know, the most expensive thing we did was fly there.
I don't know, we're not super like extravagant travelers.
No, we just had a good time out in the sun.
We had so much fun.
It was snowing at home, so it was great to be in the sun. Anyways, that's not the point of this.
But the point is, we can't afford that trip all the time. And even once a year, it's a lot of money to put down for a trip like that. So we'd like to be able to do those trips more often and hopefully get them for free.
That's what we're gonna try. We've been listening to a podcast called ChooseFI. This one episode on travel hacking kind of spoke to us. And we're like, man, these guys are flying to Africa for free with their families, you know? We decided we were gonna look into it. And, you know, you always see on Facebook those posts from Forbes or however to travel for free or you know, somewhere. And you always kind of think, yeah, that's something that somebody can do. So we're gonna try it, see how hard it is, and we're gonna report back. If it's easy enough that we can do it, then you could probably do it too.
We've done a bunch of research on different credit cards, which ones kind of have the best rewards. We're going to start out with the ChooseFI Preferred card. Currently, the card gives you 50,000 bonus points if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. We're pretty frugal and we try to spend as little money as we can because we would really like to retire early, and that could be a whole nother conversation on what we're doing to do that. To spend $4,000 in 3 months, we're going to have to budget ahead of time how we're gonna reach that. And obviously we don't want to spend more money than we normally spend, or else it's not worth it.
If you spend more than you normally spend, then the credit card company is winning, you know, and if you ever pay interest on the credit card or on the balance, then you're definitely losing. That's why we've got a list here planned of what we're gonna spend. What we normally spend on fuel, on groceries, for us doesn't quite add up to $4,000 over 3 months. We are, like she said, we're very frugal and we're focusing on our finances, on other goals right now that we have.
There's a few household things that we're going to be working into this, so we think we can hit this $4,000 minimum.
And on that podcast we were listening to, they also talk about if you don't quite get to that $4,000 spending limit or something, you can buy Amazon gift cards or Costco gift cards or insert your favorite store here gift cards. That can get you to your $4,000 limit.
And obviously you don't want to put $4,000 into gift cards, but we're talking about like if you're a couple hundred dollars
at the end
away,
of the 3
which
month
is
period.
I think about where we're going to be as a couple $100. I run an online business. I buy most of my stuff through Amazon. Buying a $200 or $300 Amazon gift card, I can pretty easily go through in supplies for my business over the next few months.
Also, one concern might be how your FICO score is affected by this travel hacking. We've never really focused very much on our FICO score. It's always been good, but we've never worked on building our FICO score. We had a good score when we applied for our home mortgage, and that's the only financing we've ever got. We've never borrowed money for anything else. We've never really worried about it, but since we're starting to do this, we just thought it might be worth tracking to see how it's affected. Mine came up at a 744, and Aubrey's came up at a 816.
I think the reason why mine is a lot higher now is because a few months ago I applied for an Amazon gift card. Credit card. It's one that you get 5% back on the things that you purchase through Amazon, and I use that for my business, so I get those rewards through business expenses I purchase through Amazon basically. And so I think that's why mine is a little bit higher than his at this point, just because I applied for that card and I've been paying it off every single month.
So we'll track that and let you know if it goes up or down. I assume mine will go up as I get more credit history, since literally my only credit is my home mortgage. So as I get a card and start using it to make these purchases to try to earn these bonus points that we're looking for, it should go up, and it might go down as I get bonus, you know, more cards. I've heard that that's a worry, but honestly, if it plummets, I'm not too worried about it. I don't ever plan on getting a car loan or
and I don't think
mortgage,
it would ever really plummet. It might go down a little bit, but I'm sure it'll probably bounce right back up.
Yeah, so if that's one of your big concerns,
according to the research we've done.
Yeah, so if that's one of your big concerns, we are going to track that, and we can show
at least what
it shouldn't change based on anything else, so it should be kind of a controlled experiment, because this is all we're doing with our credit score. We're not getting other loans or anything, so it should be a pretty well-controlled experiment for how this actually does affect your credit score. And tune in later for www.whatever.
I need some more chocolate. We need to hit that $4,000 minimum in the next 3 months. So we did make a list of everything that we're planning on spending. We wrote everything down so that we know we're not going to be spending more than we would normally spend.
Because we don't want to change our financial goals. We have pretty specific financial goals. This is kind of just hey, we're spending money anyways, we may as well, and we like to take vacations anyways, we may as well try to do it more frugally. So
yeah,
if it does turn out that we end up spending more than we planned on, or more than we have in the last 2 or 3 years, then we'll scrap it and say it's not worth it. It's just costing us extra money, and we're going to focus on our other goals.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it works. We're willing to try it out, and we will report back. And if you have similar concerns, then maybe this can answer some questions. I've got the radio voice and the radio face.
You need to talk a little deeper for the radio voice. This isn't the radio.
Saying my voice isn't manly enough?
Kind of just go down a little bit more.
My voice isn't manly enough for you, she just said it.
No, it's fine manly. Just go down if you're going for the radio thing.
Starting from zero experience with credit cards and travel rewards. So this is going to be brand new for us.
Stay tuned.